Okay, we are rolling. Hey guys, this is your art teacher here.
And Marlee.
And we've got our super slick slime recipe that we are going to help you make today.
Yes, and what else? Today we can make glitter slime. We can make any color we want.
That's
Violet, green, or orange.
That's true, and we will talk about adding color in just a minute.
Pink, make it any color you want.
Okay, so let's get started first. Let's let them know how they can get this so they can print it off or they can have it in front of them. And it's got every, step by step by step. It's a lot of words, but it's broken down so it's very easy. Yes. So they can get this on Remind. Let me get my iPad.
And this is the slime we just made. We made
we did. We experimented
slime
just a little bit.
Or just
so let me show them when we get on if they have their Remind app. They may be watching this from YouTube, and I'll put a link in YouTube as well. But on their Remind app let's say it would be at BSC Art 3 for 3rd grade, or at BS Art 2 for 2nd grade, at BSE Art, BSE ART 3 for 3rd grade, etc. But if you're one of my students, then I will make sure that you guys get this information so that you can sign up and be on my Art Remind app. And once you get there on your iPad or phone or whatever kind of phone you have, I have Android, but and then you'll see the recipe on the side. So if you don't have access to a printer, you can just follow along and the recipe's right there for you. Okay, so let's get started with our slime. We did just make that. So
this is violet slime. It may look purple, but it's violet.
Violet. Okay, so let's go ahead and tell them what we need. So the very first thing on our equipment list is the bowl. Okay, so there's a glass mixing bowl, an 8-cup size, and then also a 2-cup size. Okay, if you don't have these, you can use. Let me put those over there, sweetie. Okay, and yeah, you really want to make sure that they see that, right? It's nice. And hey, can you show them how it drips down?
Yes. Okay, guys.
Just show them. I'm gonna just show them. So we've got a bigger glass bowl and then a smaller glass bowl. So if you don't have the glass measuring, I like glass versus metal. Okay, so let's get started here. So I've got my supplies. I've got my borax. I've got my borax in here. I dump it in here because it's easier to get out with the little measuring spoon. And we've got our glue. And the PVA, which is basically school glue. We have our warm water or cool water. Yes. Our food coloring. I'm just reading off of here. Our food coloring, glitter, which is optional, and sand, which is optional. Okay.
And what else when Mama gets
if you decide to make it with sand, which I've already put it. Hang on just a minute. Which I've already put some sand in here. We divided this in half, and I put some sand in here, and it makes a neat texture. We made some sand slime and some.
Wait just a minute.
Can you go let the dog out?
Okay.
Real life over here. So we had made sand slime and kinetic sand and a whole bunch of stuff this summer. So we had some sand left over. We made colored sand and all sorts of different types of material.
Excuse me for leaving.
Okay.
I had to let our dog out.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with step 1, Marlee, okay? So I'm going to get the warm water. And,
warm water?
Okay, so step 1 is making the activator solution. Okay, step 1. And letter A says pour a 1/2 cup of warm water into the 2-cup size, which is going to be the smaller one, the 2-cup size bowl.
And if you want to play with your slime,
okay, so I'm going to get the warm water.
Drip down in your hand.
Well, they haven't made this slime yet, so.
Yeah. It'll drip while your hand is full.
Okay, so they're getting their warm water. As you can tell, it's lots of fun. Okay, so how about you help me here? So they're getting their warm water. We're getting our warm water. And we need to put it in here.
Yes.
That means you. Are you going to help me? Am I going to do this by myself? Okay. So I'll do it. Okay, let's keep on going here. So I'm going to pour 1/2 cup of warm water into the 2-cup size glass bowl. Okay, done. Then I'm going to sprinkle 1/4 teaspoon of borax powder. Okay, stir that just carefully, okay? So I've got 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to put it into the borax. Sure, just very carefully. We don't want that borax to get anywhere, okay? There we go. And we're just going to tap that to level it off. You can also hold it right there, okay? I'm going to show them. You can also take another spoon and scrape the top of it to level it off, or something that's flat, okay? Okay, just sprinkle it carefully. Sprinkle. Okay, so we're on step B. Sprinkle in the 1/4 teaspoon of borax powder. Okay, so you let me do the talking, okay? You do the mixing.
What?
Use a mixing spoon to stir. Okay. This will dissolve the borax, okay? So go ahead and just mix that up. Okay, mix
is
that up.
a part of slimy and slime. If you add glue and what else? Some borax, it'll make it very, very stringy. And you gotta mix it up. It might be stringy, but add more borax to make it more wet.
Yeah, I think you're extremely excited for this today.
So it could be wobbling around.
Okay, so we are mixing up this. And we're going to set this off to the side. We just want to make sure that this is completely dissolved.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to set that off to the side. Okay, and then we're going to go to step 2, making the glue water-based solution. So we're going to pour 1/2 cup of cool water into our larger glass bowl, or mixing bowl here. Okay, so we're going to get a cup of cool water.
A cup. And what else?
Sorry,
she's going to pour it in this big
half a cup,
bowl.
not a cup. 1/2 cup. So we're going to pour it into here, okay? That's step 2A. Step 2B, if you're looking at your handout, you're looking at your printout.
Can I pour the glue?
Sure. Okay, put it on the countertop so we can, there we go.
So how we do it?
Okay, so step 2B, add the 1/2 cup of glue, and then we're going to use a spoon to get every drop out. So the instructions, there's a lot of instructions, but it's step by step by step, so we don't miss out anything.
Yes.
So for the students who are watching this, if they're new to, they're probably at home or maybe grandma's house.
Or watching it, or just watching it to just watch.
Watching it just to watch, that's true. Okay, so that's 1/2 cup of glue, and go ahead and dump that into that. That's glue and water. And we're going to use the spoon to get every last drop out. So, and then we'll use that same mixing spoon to stir it until we have a gluey liquid. May I help out a little bit?
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we'll share the job. You do the first half, I'll do the last half, okay? We'll share the job.
This one is for you guys.
So this right here, the glue and water mixture. So we're on step 2C. Use your mixing spoon to stir until you have a gooey liquid. You want to make sure that it's stirred in very well. Make sure it's mixed in thoroughly. Okay, you can stir it. Okay, we're going to put the slime aside for now so that you can focus on helping me. Okay. So I'm going to find a small container for that slime. They can use, if they don't have enough small containers at home, we want to keep our slime clean. If they don't have enough small containers at home, they can use just these little plastic containers like this, which is what we use. This one's pretty sticky. On that one, we used quite a bit of activator, which made it a little bit more gooey. But they can also make it thicker. But anyway, we'll talk about that in just a minute. So this is the slime we made about 20 minutes ago.
Yes,
Hey,
and
can
you
go let the dog in?
excuse me for a minute.
Excuse me, boys. That comes off of a musical that we listened to. Okay,
And
so we're
our
mixing.
dog is very cute. And if you want to come to our house and see her, that's fine.
Well, remember they're at home. They're at home. We're not supposed to go to each other's houses because we're supposed to stay in our own house and stay away from other people. So that if there's anybody sick or if we're sick, then we don't pass that on.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, if they're just not sick, then you can come. But
Well,
if they're not,
I have a cough, but I went to the doctor twice. Once this week, once last week, and I have bronchitis. So I don't have anything except for bronchitis, which is bad enough. Okay, so here we go. So we're on step 2C, and you're mixing that up. Go ahead and mix and stir it. And we want to give them at home or grandma's house enough time to get that all mixed up. So this is what it's going to look like. Just looks like glue and water. Okay, now this would be a great time to add, so we're on step 2D, add the food coloring of your choice. Remember your color wheel, yellow plus blue equals green. So if I'm using yellow and blue, we would get green. If I'm using blue and red, we're going to get a violet like we made earlier. And you can have a red violet, a blue violet, a violet. You've got those secondary colors, then tertiary colors or intermediate colors would be blue violet or red violet.
yes.
Okay, and then the last is the red yellow. And what does red yellow make? Orange. Red and yellow makes orange, yes. Okay, so
today we're going to just use red.
We're just going to use red on this one? So we're not going to... How about red? Let's make orange. Can we make an orange? You just want to do red?
Red makes pink.
You're right. Red with the white glue does make pink. Okay, so I guess we're making pink.
So.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going to add 2 drops.
2 drops? Okay, 1, 2. And I'm going to mix and show them how it's mixing up in there. This is our glue and water mixture. We're just on step 2. Our glue and water mixture. We're going to mix that up really good. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty, isn't it? Okay, and then step 3, if you will keep mixing, I'm going to add the activator solution. The activator solution is our borax and water solution. I like this. This, for me, I think is a lot cheaper solution than buying contact solution. I think that's kind of expensive. It gets very expensive. This is my favorite recipe.
Yes.
And I think it's the most economical.
This recipe will make pink, but not purple because it's my favorite color, but this color is my actually most favorite color in the world.
Most favorite color.
Excuse her.
Excuse
she has
me.
a cough.
Yeah, I'm getting all over bronchitis.
Still not going away.
I'm a second round of antibiotics and doing some breathing treatments and stuff. So anyway, so I know I'm well on my way to recovery here. Okay, so I'm going to slowly pour this in. Okay, and you're going to keep stirring. It sounds funny, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to leave just a little bit left in there in case we need that later. Because if we don't pour all of this in there, then we're going to get like a thicker slime and it's going to be tougher. And we can actually break it apart, which is kind of neat if somebody wanted. Okay, so keep mixing. We'll show them on the camera what it looks like. Just keep mixing. This is the fun part because it actually starts making the slime. You can see how it's coming together. So step 3A, slowly pour the activator solution, which is our water borax. We did that into the base solution. Remember, the base solution is the glue and water solution. And in science, y'all learned the difference between mixtures and solutions, right?
Yes.
Solution, once we put this together, there's no way, not any way that we know of, that we can separate it. Once it's put together for good. So you might still have a little bit more active. You know, keep stirring there, girl. Stir, stir, stir. Look at that. Oh, it's starting to ball up like real slime. Yeah, this is a little bit thicker. So if it's thick, then you can add more of the water borax, which it's really the water that's in here that's going to make that a little bit thinner. So we're going to add a little bit more water borax.
To make it more easier.
Yeah, to make it thinner. Oh, and you don't want to splash that out. I mean, it's not, I mean, I wouldn't get it in your eyes or your hands or, I mean, once it's all put together and the borax is, the borax and the glue, once it all mixes together, it's more of a neutral solution, but I mean, I still wouldn't, you know, intentionally splash it around and get it on your skin or your eyes. Okay. So in our instructions, it says stir these two solutions together. So exciting. And letter C, 3C, at this point, it may be a bit stringy. It's okay. So I'm going to go on to page 2. And step 4, removing the slime from the bowl. But before we remove the slime from the bowl, we want to make sure that we don't have any more liquid in there. We want to make sure that that's all mixed up really good. So
the slime sucks up all of it and sucks it in and make it all slimy.
The glue and water solution and the water borax solution mixes up. We're just going to keep mixing this. It sounds like I'm mixing up scrambled eggs or something.
Yes.
But we want it to really be more of a solid before we dump it on the countertop. Okay, so I've got just a teeny tiny bit of this borax water solution. I'm just going to move that over there off to the side. Borax is a great cleaner, by the way, if you ever use that. Not straight, but... Okay, let's see. So we're going to prepare a clean countertop surface. I'm just going to wipe this off, wipe my countertop off. We're on step 4A. And then we're going to turn that glass bowl over. My instructions over here.
But first, we got to add another inch.
You think so? Let's just go ahead and see what we got, okay? Let's go ahead and turn it over. And I'm going to grab a hold of this spoon. All this that's on the spoon, we can get that off. It's real easy.
Slimy.
So go ahead and you can dump it over, turn it over, dump it out.
And slime.
And then just put it on the countertop. And then you're going to start... Okay, let him listen to the instructions here, okay?
We're
going to start kneading it. Yeah, we can add glitter in a minute. But now we're going to start kneading it. And the instructions say, like those old-fashioned movies where mama's kneading and making homemade dough, and I've actually done that before. It's pretty fun to make homemade bread and dough. So you're going to knead it for a few minutes. So you're going to push it down with your hands and then flip it over on its back. And hopefully in the kitchen you don't have any dogs or cats or animals running around your kitchen, because dog hair and cat hair, we don't have any cats, but dog hair will stick to this, which we
don't want it to happen.
We don't want dog in our kitchen anyway. But just in case maybe one of our little hairs drops in there, it's okay, because it's so easy to get little hairs and stuff out of slime. It's so easy. Okay, so we're going to knead for a few minutes. And we're just going to mix that up. This one's a little bit firmer than the other, but you know, that's the fun thing about this recipe. It's pretty cheap to make. So you can make some thick slime. You can make some thin slime. You can make some with glitter, with sand. Okay, so step 6 is the great one. It says, play with your slime. So now we can add glitter if we want a little sparkle. We can add a print to our slime. Do you remember, Marlee, a few years ago when you put your sunglasses in there? So lay it down flat, and sometimes it makes kind of fart noises. My mom didn't like that word growing up. She would not let me say it. You can put indentions in there. Fingerprints.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend footprints unless your foot's really clean. You can put glasses prints. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm wearing my glasses so I can read this recipe. But flatten it out. You can take your glasses. Hang on. And you can make a glasses print. That's kind of funny.
Let me try.
Oh, you're going to try it with my glasses? You can, listed on here, I said that you can make an ear print. I'll let Marlee make the ear print. Yeah, there's my glasses. So you can put your ear down there and make an ear print. What, so it got stuck to your ear?
Let's try that again.
Well, let's try that later. Well, after we're finished filming, okay? After we're finished recording this, we'll try that again, okay? Because it did get some of it did get stuck to your hair. Yeah, definitely made an ear print, but you got a little slime in your hair. It's okay. The slime comes out of your hair easily. Okay, moving on. Anyway, so let's add some glitter to this. We are almost finished.
Violet
you can add glitter. You can add sand if you want to. And then after this, will be step 5, storing your slime. And anyway, and actually, I mean, we're pretty much done. We're just gonna add some. You want some glitter? You want the blue or the violet colored?
Violet.
Of course, violet. I'll let you add the glitter. Spread it out and sprinkle the glitter on there. And then you can just mix that in. The glitter could also be added at step 2 when you're making your glue water-based solution. But I like to see how the glitter turns out first, or the slime, to see how the slime turns out first, and then add the glitter to it. So
we need to add all the glitter.
Hey, I'll do this. I'll put some glitter on the countertop and you pick it up with the slime. It's a great dust picker upper too, isn't it? Hey, so we're going to tell them bye on this video. So we hope that they enjoyed making the slime with us.
Wow.
And we're going to try to put some more art kitchen videos out. We're going to be doing some Play-Doh. Or you're having too much fun to listen. And then also at the bottom, if you don't have some of the supplies like the glass bowl, you can substitute it with Ziploc bag, plastic bowl. It tells you for a little bit oozier slime. You can add less borax, more water. Anyway, but that's down there at the bottom. So some other things that me and Marlee made. Let me grab these out. Which is so simple, and I'll put another video out. But so if you're interested in making some different types of kinetic or things, textile things that the kids can play with, tactile things, this right here is some flour and baby oil, like mineral oil, that we mixed together was it for a birthday party for a few years ago, I guess, but it's lasted that long. I mean, it doesn't mold or get bad or anything, but it's like, it's so, a lot of my students still use the word satisfying, like it's so satisfying to touch. I mean, it really is. It's just so soft. It's softer than sand, and it sticks together. You can actually mold and form it. You can put it into little molds. You can use it much like you would like sand on a beach. And they just have, a big plastic container so that when your kids are playing with it, it doesn't go everywhere. What I do with her, she has some play sand. It's not called play sand, it's play dirt up in her room. And I'll just put one of those plastic picnic tablecloths down, even in her room, on the carpet, but she has to put the plastic cloth down. And she plays with the play dirt. It's in a big plastic container. And when she's finished, you just take the plastic cloth and, sweep up what's left on it. And, I mean, it very seldom gets on the carpet. Anyway, and then we put it up, slide it underneath her bed and until the next time she wants to play with it. But anyway, it's a good homemade activity. Fun to do on these days where, we've been doing lots of online learning and reading and homework, and it's rainy outside. It's not ideal to go outside and play, and of course we're not supposed to be playing with our friends because we're supposed to be, isolating ourselves, social distancing. Anyway, so okay, well, I'm gonna end this video, and I look forward to making some more videos, and thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, y'all know how to get in touch with me. Anyway, love you guys lots, miss you, and I will talk with you soon. Bye. Marlee, say bye.
Bye.